Long before Athens ruled the seas or Rome built its empire, an advanced and enigmatic civilization flourished on the island of Crete, the Minoans. From around 3000 to 450 BCE, these brilliant seafarers created the first major civilization in Europe, known for its art, architecture, and influence that rippled across the Mediterranean world. The Minoans mastered trade, engineering, and culture at a time when much of Europe still lived in prehistory. Their story is one of elegance, innovation, and mystery, a golden age lost to time, but forever woven into myth. Named after the legendary King Minos by archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans, who unearthed the ruins of Knossos in the early 1900s, the Minoan civilization thrived during the Bronze Age. The Grand Palace of Knossos, with its labyrinthine corridors and vivid frescoes, became the centerpiece of Minoan life, a structure so complex it likely inspired the Greek myth of the Minotaur. But behind the myth stood a real people, whose artistry and urban sophistication made them the envy of the ancient world. Minoan society was built around a network of palaces, not fortresses of war, but centers of trade, religion, and administration. Knossos, Phaistos, Mallia, and Zakros each served as hubs for surrounding towns and farms. Their architecture reflected order and beauty, with multi-story buildings, advanced plumbing, and colorful wall paintings depicting nature, festivals, and athletic games. The Minoans lived close to the sea, and their maritime skill made them masters of commerce. Ships carried Cretan pottery, olive oil, and metal goods as far as Egypt, Anatolia, and the Levant. In return, they imported luxury items like gold, ivory, and gemstones, enriching their island kingdom. Unlike many ancient civilizations, the Minoans appeared to value peace. Their lack of defensive walls and emphasis on art over warfare suggest a culture more devoted to prosperity and ritual than conquest. Minoan art bursts with life, leaping dolphins, blooming lilies, and dancers in motion. Their frescoes reveal a society where men and women often held equal status in religion and ceremony, and where nature itself was revered as divine. Central to Minoan spirituality was the worship of a mother goddess, often depicted with snakes, doves, or lions, symbols of fertility, power, and renewal. Rituals may have included processions, music, and offerings in sacred caves or mountaintop shrines. The famous bull leaping fresco, showing acrobats vaulting over bulls, symbolizes both physical mastery and spiritual transcendence, a fusion of athleticism, faith, and myth that defined their worldview. The Minoans also developed one of the earliest written scripts in Europe, Linear A, a still undeciphered language that holds the secrets of their administration and beliefs. Later, their influence carried into Linear B, used by the Mycenaeans who followed them. Archaeological evidence suggests that Minoan civilization may have inspired key elements of later Greek culture, from architecture and art to mythology and religion. Yet, despite their brilliance, the Minoans vanished almost as suddenly as they appeared. Around 1600 BCE, the nearby volcanic island of Thera, modern Santorini, erupted with devastating force, triggering tsunamis and climatic disruption that crippled Crete. In the aftermath, the weakened Minoans may have fallen under the dominance of the Mycenaeans from mainland Greece. By 1450 BCE, their palaces were in ruins, and their culture faded into legend. Today, the Minoans are remembered not as conquerors but as creators, the artists, traders, and dreamers who laid the foundations of European civilization. Their legacy endures in myth. The labyrinth of Knossos, the Minotaur, and the lost city of Atlantis all echo with fragments of Minoan grandeur. Beneath layers of volcanic ash and time, their story remains a testament to the human spirit's earliest expression of beauty, balance, and brilliance.